Meet Gornation's doorway pull-up bar.
So today we will be reviewing the Gornation pull-up bar extended, and actually we compared a lot of doorway pull-up bars before, and the winner of our pull-up bar comparison was actually a very similar pull-up bar to this one. So on the sides over here you have some springs which go in between the door. You just put it and then you start turning this one to extend it. There's an arrow actually which indicates which side you should turn it. So of course you want to make sure that it's hanging up straight, and over here and on this side you have a small spirit level to help you out. You can just start turning it according to the arrow, and then you can really tighten it up in between your door to make sure that it's not gonna unscrew. You have these, and here you have actually also an indication of where to turn the thread locks. So Gornation is a German brand and they create a lot of cool products with calisthenics athletes, for calisthenics athletes. We also really like the look of this one. And for the rest, the foam feels nice on the hands. Over here you have a small, like the inner bar. If you have a little wider bar, you can actually easily hold onto this one as well, although it might be a bit thin. But also these thread locks actually allow you to hold over here, which with some of these bars you can't do that. So the measurements of your door should be in between 74 and 90 centimeters. And in this case, the width of the foam is actually 50 centimeters. And of course, this is meant to be used. But if you want to use also the thread locks, it might give you 7.5 centimeters more. And the diameter of this bar is actually 37 millimeters. And in this case, of course, it's foam. So if you squeeze a little bit harder, it might be a little bit less than that. And when it comes to the inner tube, this one is actually 24 millimeters, so this is very thin to hold on to, but if you have a wide door, you just might be able to. And then when it comes to the surface area on your door, this is actually 5 centimeters wide and it is 17 centimeters long. So a big plus of these kind of bars is that it has a lot of exercise variety because you can hang it up on different heights. So for instance, like this, you can do some straight bar dips, you can do muscle ups, or you can do some back lever work or front lever. And when you hang it up lower, you can do push-ups and an L-sit on the straight bar very close to the floor. And when you hang it up high, of course, you can do your pull-ups and chin-ups. So one thing that we noticed is when we hang this bar up onto your door for longer periods of time, then actually these pads over here, which some of them have springs, they get very attached to your doorway, and then when you take the bar off, then actually they come out. Then you can just put them back and it's actually not much of a problem. One thing about this kind of bar is that when you are tightening it up in between your door, sometimes you hear your door cracking. So this per definition means that you might damage your door, definitely if you have a weak door. But this kind of bar is actually the easiest way to be doing muscle ups at home, and it has a lot of exercise variety. Definitely if you consider the price, which is only 50 euros. So you get a lot of exercise variety for a good price. So with a bar like this, you usually see the kind of videos, the fail videos where people fall down. And as you can see, I don't think you have to worry about that with this kind of bar. So with this bar, you already have a lot of exercise variety, but one plus as well is that you can use some gymnastics rings in combination with it as well. So you train your stability more, and you can also do ring muscle ups. So of course, you can also use this bar to do some warm-ups with a elastic band or a resistance band. So the load capacity of this bar is 150 kilos, and since I weigh 73, there's definitely some room for doing some weighted calisthenics. Of course, when you use a dip belt with a lot of exercises, this will not be ideal because you do have to bend your knees when you are doing pull-ups. So a weight vest is definitely better. So this kind of pull-up bar was the winner of our doorway pull-up bar comparison for a reason, because it is easy to store, it's easy to hang up and to put it on different heights, which actually makes for a lot of exercise variety. And it's one of the only ways that you can do muscle ups at home. And the feel of the bar is nice, it is very sturdy. Of course, the foam feels different than your normal pull-up bar or a wooden ring, for instance. But of course, you can combine this bar with some gymnastics rings, with some bands, and also with a weighted vest, for instance. So considering the price, you actually get a lot of value with this kind of bar. So if you are interested in this product, you should click the link in the description. And besides that, don't forget to use the CWW10 discount code for 10% off. And if you want us to review any other products, let us know in the comments, and we will see you in the next one. Have a good day.